Hey everybody, here we are again at our last week of class. Astonishing how fast those 5 weeks go. I wanted to check in with all of you about the assignments you just got back and what we have coming up. Now, as you probably know, you just got your week 3 assignment back. And I have a few comments about what folks did on that paper. One is that a few people were confused about what the summary of an academic article is. A summary is a brief explanation in your own words of the main points of the article. What it's not is quotes from the author or paraphrased material from the text. What it is instead is, I have read this article and these are what I think the main points are. It's going to be pretty helpful as you move forward. Also, I think that folks had a hard time with finding the thesis, a good handful of you. And it does make me wonder if folks actually followed those links in the assignment, which described what a summary was and how to craft one, and also what a thesis was and how to craft one, and gave a great example. So I really want to suggest, as you all move forward with your classes, that when you have a worksheet like you had in this class that has hyperlinked tutorials and information inside of the worksheet, that you go ahead and follow those links, because they're going to hold a lot of information that you need to have in order to complete the project successfully. I actually got emails from a couple of students asking, I'm not really sure what a thesis is, and I'm not sure what an academic article is. And that information was contained within the sheet for both of those questions. So next time, make sure you're really taking advantage of all the material available to you to help you improve your grade and learn more. I did want to remind you, as we're moving into week 5, that timeliness is going to continue to be an important question for you, especially on this final paper, which is 20% of your grade. As with your other written assignments that are uploaded to Waypoint, you can turn in that assignment up to 3 days late, but you would lose 10% or a full letter grade for each day that you are late. So please keep that in mind. Another question from the previous week is that a number of folks weren't entirely clear on what a scholarly source is. So I just want to say again, as I said in the announcements, and it says in our left margin, and as I said in a previous video, the following things are not scholarly sources: encyclopedias, Wikipedias, some guy's blog on the internet, general websites, journalism, which is news stories written about an event. That might be really interesting to add into your discussion forum, but for the purpose of a research paper, it is not academic research because it is not required to have that, culturally relative objective point of view, right? So there's also a tutorial on that, how to know whether your academic sources are appropriate or not on that week 3 assignment. So if you got the note back saying that this source is not acceptable for the final paper, or this source is not an academic source, I want to really encourage you to work through that tutorial again. It's short, and by the time you get to the end of it, you'll be much more clear on what you can use and what you can't use. Is that all I had this week? I think it is. The discussions were quite good this week, and I'm excited to see what you all have to say about the feminization of poverty and about globalization. So, good luck with your week 5 material. I want to remind you again that I am here to offer you help with your final paper, as is the Writing Center and the library. But with all of those sources, you need to reach out to us in time to get some helpful information back. It is never a good plan in any college class to send your professor an email on the night your final paper is due and say, I don't know what to do, please help me. But I get some of those emails every class, so I want to talk to you and say, don't be that guy. Plan ahead. Okay? And I hope you all really enjoy the great things we have to read this week. And as always, you can get me anytime at faye.goodman@faculty.ashford.edu, or by poking the little envelope right up there at the top of our page. Have a great week. Bye now.